Okay, for this one I'm going to go a little bit more in depth into your Kanai's cube and the different functions therein. The Kanai's cube has recipes that you can use. In the last Kanai's cube I went over the extracting legendary powers. You have a legendary gem, you hit fill, or a legendary piece of gear and you hit fill. And then you hit transmute and it extracts that power into one of these three categories. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump up to recipe number 3, which is upgrading a rare item. I have a rare item here. I'm going to fill and I'll transmute, and it gave me this Baldur's Zakara. So at this point we're going to jump back to number 2 to Reforge the Legendary. Reforging the Legendary will change the stats on it, the primary stats on it. So we're going to throw that in there, and we're going to hit fill, and we'll go to transmute. And now, as you can tell, the stats are completely different on it. Convert set items. I don't have a spare set piece to do it, but if you have a set that has more than 2 pieces to it, you can put any one of those pieces in here and hit transmute with fill, and it will change it into a different piece. For instance, if I was building the waist set and I got 2 gauntlets, I would equip the one I wanted, put the second one in here and hit convert set item, and there's a chance I would get any one of the other 5 pieces of the set. And you can continually do it until you get the piece you want or you run out of material. The work of Chthon is pretty much simple. You take any equipable item, you take a rank 25 gem of ease, you put them both in here, and it removes the level requirement. In other words, it sets the level requirement from 70 to 1. If you want to do that with an entire set, you can build a level 70 set and put it on a level 1 character. The Darkness of Redempt is where you convert any 9 flawless royal gems to any of the others. And to do that, you have to buy an essence from a guy in Act 2. So we'll jump over here to Act 2. And Squirt the Peddler. If you click on miscellaneous, you see the essences here. For instance, you can convert 9 of any gem into 9 of any other gem. But you do have to have 9 gems to do it. For converting reusable parts, it takes 100 of your reusable parts, which you can see right here. I have 1,791 of them. I can fill that, and then I can put like a blue piece or a yellow piece in there, and it will give me 100 of the corresponding pieces, either arcane dust or veiled crystals. Since I have a lot of veiled crystals, we're going to go up here to convert veiled crystals, and I'll put a blue piece in there. Fill it, and if you'll look, my arcane dust is 7,044. When I hit convert, I now have 7,144. I can do the same thing going from arcane dust down to reusable parts by simply putting a white piece in there, filling, and hitting transmute, and I just gained 100 reusable parts. It's an easy way once you're like my level, where I get a bunch of yellow pieces I can break down. I can then convert down into reusables or arcane dusts as I need. The final ability of Kanai's cube is Caldecine's Despair. This becomes extremely needed once you've built your set and you've upgraded it to ancient pieces. Because it is what allows you to add the Caldecine's Despair by using a corresponding rank of gem. To put Caldecines on a weapon requires a level 35 or higher gem, or a level 30 or higher gem like this one, plus an ancient weapon, and then 3 of the corresponding stat that you're wanting to add. For instance, this one would add vitality if I used it. And I would simply break it down into singles. It can glitch out if you do not. You'd put the corresponding, here, let me grab a ancient. I'll put my ancient weapon in there, a level 30 gem, and then all 3 of those. And then I hit transmute. And now if you'll notice, under your primary attributes, you've gained a 5th one that says 150 vitality. Caldecine's despair rank 30. For barbarians, you would want strength. Monks would want dex. Sorcerers would want intelligence, so on and so forth. And it adds to your primary attribute, or whatever attribute you put it on. It would add to it. The higher rank the gem, the larger the Caldecine's despair. For instance, on my gloves, I used a level 50 gem, and it added 250 strength. A level 80 gem would add 400. And you would just keep going as such until you get max levels of Caldecines.